Hi, Taurus. Thank you for joining me for your October full moon psychic tarot reading. My name is Audrey Alison, and I'm using the Wizard's Tarot by Barbara Moore. Taurus, please watch your sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign for a full dose of divination for the month. Let's see what we've got here for Taurus. All right, comforting right off the bat. Change, transformation, and something that came to an end. Judgment. There's a heaviness here. It feels like there was either a passing or the remembrance of the date of someone's loss or the passing of them. Judgment has a lot to do with ancestor and people or energies that are no longer with us. And it could also be an extension of what you have taken from certain family members in your life and what you inherit naturally from them. But things are changing. You're able to cut the cord on some habits here that you might have held on to quickly. Page of Wands, the messenger of quick pace, travel, movement, physical expression, and creativity, and fertility. Queen of Swords. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The decision maker is what I just heard. There's a willingness for Taurus to let go of a heavy burden. And it doesn't have to be actual death, but it can feel like a loss. It can feel like something that has weighed you down, that you need to become lighter from. The Queen of Swords has a lot to do with intellect, thought, strategy, what's in the mind, how you're thinking. And a repetitive mental pattern can be just as detrimental as a physical pattern or vice. So I feel like Taurus has the determination, which is what Queen of Swords also represents, justice energy, the willpower, the clarity to make changes, to disconnect from something heavy. The Ace of Cups, a new source of love or creativity or fertility. You know, okay, I have to say a few things. For those people who have tried to conceive and have lost a child or the pregnancy, the attempt was unsuccessful at first or felt like a loss and a failed attempt at the fertility. This combination is the opposite of that. This is successful fertility combination, these two cards. And also you could be using medical innovation or progress here with the Queen of Swords. Help with certain progressive medical doctors could lead to also to successful fertilities after attempts that were not successful. That's just one way of interpreting this. The other is definitely cutting thought patterns that are repetitive, that aren't healthy, and keeping you down. There's action to love the self, self-love, Ace of Cups, one true love. And in life, that can also be you. The Empress, well, this is huge fertility. Babies are in the making. Taurus, This is baby energy, children, superior combination for that. The only thing missing is the Ace of Fire. So we have a page touching an Empress, which is motherhood, nurturing, pregnancy, the blooming of a fertile, creative concept or idea. If it's not an actual pregnancy, it's birthing a creative concept. I would get your copyrights, trademarks, and legal aspects of what you're creating in order. Also for the artists listening, and the creatives and the creatrixes, what you thought had been dead has a resuscitation to it. I don't care if you were making music or art 30 years ago. It's here again now. This is saying, get ready for this creative, what you've nurtured to be accepted, loved, and a feeling of self-fulfillment. Taurus, this started out a little wonky, I'm not gonna lie, but it's cusping like this revival for you. What you thought was once dead in the water does have life to it, whether that is your attempts at creative fulfillment, childbearing, cutting habits that were repetitive. Seven of Cups. A lot is subconscious. Not everything can be seen in the light of day all of the time. But there's a brewing. Oh, some of you don't know that you're pregnant. Also, there's a brewing of this happening as we speak. In October, there's a lot of Taurus, fertility and conception of ideas and babies. Eight of Coins. That person is making art and creating by her light of night. There's money to be made and growth to your work. You are no longer an apprentice all of the time. You can master what you have studied or been creating. What's been worked on behind the scenes is accepted. It's just not maybe right this actual second. There's still some things going on in October to kind of make this happen. This is the month of ideas and creative concepts. There's a lot of love to what you're doing. You're putting your heart and soul into something. Queen of Cups. A lot of heavy emotions. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like this Queen of Cups supports your career and what you're making, what you're creating. She's also the highest form of a love and psychic ability. One of them, which is next to the High Priestess. Use your intuitive self to create. That's how you create, Taurus. You're probably already doing it. The Knight of Swords. Things are developing quickly, and you might be communicating very quickly about this. I would say less about what you're working on, because the Knight of Swords does talk a lot and might say too much too quickly and regret it. So just maybe keep things under wrap. Keep your news delicately, thank you, to yourself until it's ready to be shared. I have to check this to see if I'm getting all of this in here. Let's see. Well, for the most part. Yeah. What you hold on to in private tends to manifest more. Lessons learned. This is not the same old month. This started with the card of change and transition, and that's what this is giving. You're developing something. Let me know in the comments. and check your other forecasts, or you can book with me. We can look at your chart and your private cards. This is what I do right here every day. And I'm at audreyalison.com. You can book with me there. You have access to my calendar. Thank you, Taurus. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.